Hey everybody, my name is Chris. Welcome to Casual Fragrances. Today's going to be my top 5 unisex fragrances for 2020. So there's a lot of fragrances you can wear whether you're a man or a female. I know a lot of marketing companies try to make it where there's a gender for male fragrances and female fragrances, but at the end of the day, you wear the fragrances that you love. These 5 fragrances here can be unisex. A guy could wear them or a lady could wear them. It doesn't really matter. So what are your top 5 unisex fragrances? Leave your list down below. I like to read them. I answer everybody's comment, much as I can. But if it's something that's really nasty and not worth it, I'm not going to reply to your comment. Just leave it at that. And on top of that, I hope everybody's being safe at home, following all the rules, wash your hands, just keeping yourself active at home, just trying to do stuff. We will get through this together and hope everybody stays safe. Number 5 on the list is from the house of Roja, and this one is no other than Roja Parfum Cologne Scandal. You guys know about Roja Parfum Scandal. This fragrance right here costs $290. You can get a 2 ml sample for $12. I'll leave a link down below to Perfumology where you can buy this bottle, or you can buy a sample. I'll definitely leave links down below to Beverly Hills Parfumery. They have samples of this in the bottle. Talk to my boy Alan at Beverly Hills Parfumery and talk to Nia from Perfumology. I know Nia is on the East Coast and Alan's on the West Coast. So wherever you live at, if you're in the middle, shout out to one of them, reach out to them and they'll hook you up with buying this bottle. Tell them that Casual Fragrance sent you. They'll take care of you, definitely. Now let's talk about the note breakdown. The note breakdown for this fragrance here, there's a lot of notes in this fragrance here. Let's keep that in mind. Have a note sheet right here. So, for this fragrance here, we have notes of lemon, bergamot, petitgrain, spearmint. We have tangerine, lily of the valley. We have jasmine. We have tonka bean, cashmere, clove, nutmeg, sandalwood, patchouli, vetiver, amber, musk. A lot of notes in this fragrance here. Now I'm gonna spray a little bit in there. Oh, it smells so good. This is my first purchase from the house of Roja Parfum cologne line, and they do have Elysium, they have Danger, they have Vetiver, and they have Creation E, or aka Enigma. I do have Creation E, which smells amazing. This one here opens up very fresh with the spearmint. It has that bergamot, has that lemon. Now in the dry down, you're definitely going to get more of that sweet. You're going to get some of that, more of the tonka bean. You're going to get more of the lily of the valley. It's one of those fragrances where there's so many notes. You're not going to pick up maybe every note because there's so many. You're going to pick out a few here and there, like, oh, that smells like that. And the beginning of this fragrance to the mid is a very fresh, opening, clean, uplifting fragrance. And this is one hands down that I enjoy wearing a lot. I mean, I've worn it to work a few times. Even though it's this expensive, but I wear it anywhere casual, or I wore it a few times dressed up in a business meeting, and a couple of times my girlfriend had parties for her job, like a banquet parties. I wore it there and people like it. It smells good. I feel uplifting. I feel ready. I feel charged to go, and I just love this one a lot. Now, performance, everybody's skin may vary, so I'm just gonna give you mine for each one of these fragrances. I'm getting 2 hours of projection, full arm's length, and in longevity, I'm getting 7 to 8 hours, so I really have no complaints. It gets me through the whole workday. I love this presentation of Roja fragrances, and I never thought I would even buy Roja fragrances because they're so expensive, but the $290 range is expensive, but I had to save a couple paychecks and I bought it. So definitely check out Roja Parfum Scandal. I think you're really gonna like it. If you can't buy a bottle, buy samples. Sample is the same thing as this bottle here, just don't have the presentation. Number 4 on the list is from the house of MFK, Mason Francis Kirchhoff, and this is Jennifer Whitty Silver. This fragrance right here is an amazing fragrance. You need to get your nose on this fragrance here. The price is a little expensive for a 70 ml bottle. You're looking at about $225. It's expensive. I will leave a link down below to the actual website of MFK. I got my bottle for about $168, $169. You could order it overseas and get it, but I think it takes about 5 to 10 business days. They ship it DHL, so it's a different type of shipping, but it came over here overseas, no problem. Nice packaging, saved it, and they let me pick, I think, 2 or 3 different samples. So I tried a couple more from their lineup. They're all beautiful fragrances. The presentation for this is beautiful. I'll leave a link down below to that video I did when I unboxed this. This is my first from the lineup. They have so many other ones. Baccarat 540. There's another aqua kind of fragrance from this lineup. They all smell good, even the ladies one. But this one here is a great unisex one for men and women to wear it. Let's talk about the note breakdown. We have amberwood, we have nutmeg, we have coriander, we have musk, vanilla, juniper berries. Now this fragrance here opens up very fresh, very clean. You definitely get that coriander. Kind of get a green kind of vibe, like you just smell some fresh cut green grass. It smells really good. If you like fragrances like Creed, GIT, or Creed fragrances like that, you're definitely going to enjoy this one here. Or I'm sorry, Creed Green Irish Tweed. If you like that fragrance, the opening with this smells like it. Not the whole way through, but it has the opening. You're like, oh, I smell like another fragrance. This is a good one to have. It smells good on my skin and my girlfriend's skin. She had garnered 3 to 4 compliments wearing this out with her friends to grab lunch one time. I'm like, hey, you want to try it out? She's like, yeah, I want to try it out because it smells good on me. This is a great unisex fragrance. Guys looking for a fragrance for yourself or for you and your girlfriend to wear, definitely pick this up. You know, Mother's Day is right around the corner. Pick a fragrance up for your girl if she's a mother, or your own mother yourself. This is a great fragrance to smell on a guy. It smells very different and very different on a female. So definitely check out Jennifer Fluidity Silver. Projection, I'm getting 2 hours, full arm's length. Have no complaints. This one here gets me through the workday. I'm getting between 8 to 10 hours of longevity. This is good. I've worn it several times to work. I put a little bit of a dent in it. Definitely check out Jennifer Fluidity Silver. Number 3 fragrance is from the house of Essential Molecule, and this is 01. This fragrance here, I know people do say there's not a lot of notes to really detect what you're wearing. The few notes that I do pick up on this fragrance and the notes that are listed are, we have Isoe Super, and that's about 65% of this fragrance here. We have some type of lemon kind of vibe. We have musk, we have jasmine, we have orris. So myself, when I smell the spray this fragrance, it opens up on my skin a very fresh, lemony type of vibe on my skin, if you want to call it like lemon pledge kind of vibe. And it's just a very lemony, fresh on my skin. And then towards the mid and the dry down, I get more of a musky type of vibe. This is a fragrance that you really don't smell anything. It's a fragrance where like you can kind of smell this note, maybe, or you don't smell nothing at all. That's the kind of funny thing about this fragrance here. And this is a very safe fragrance to wear. Work, date, job interview, there's nowhere you cannot wear this fragrance at. It's not a fragrance where it's like a heavy oud or heavy tobacco or heavy vanilla. This is a fragrance there's just, on my skin, it cleans like a lemon, clean, musky type of vibe. There's nothing to not like about this fragrance. I know some people say that it is kind of strong on other people's skin. I think it depends on your skin chemistry. But on my skin, it's not really that loud. I mean, maybe the first spray or so, once you spray it on my skin, but after that, it's like, it's okay fragrance. I mean, I get lifts here and there when I move my neck when I spray it, but nothing special where I'm like, oh, I gotta watch the sprays. So if you're looking for something like this, very safe fragrance, you want to just get into fragrances, you don't know if you want to wear fragrances, definitely check this out. You can pick up a sample for about $8 to $12 at Perfumology. I'll leave the website down below. Shout out to Near. You can pick this up there. And projection wise on my skin, projections, it's so-so. It's nothing long lasting projection. I feel like I get like a 1 to 2 hours of projection. And longevity, I feel like I get the whole 8 hours through the day. Like by the 8 hour mark, it's still there, but it's very faint, but it gets me through the work day. So if you're looking for something safe, just to get through everyday life, you don't want nothing heavy in Broxton, no heavy tobacco or oud, definitely check this one out here from the house of Electric Molecule 01. Essential Molecule 01, I apologize. Number 2 fragrance is from the house of PDM. This is the house that their fragrance, they put out banger and banger and banger. And there's no other than Parfums de Marly, Sedley. Now they do have a new reformulated 2020 version, which I'm probably going to buy a bottle or a sample in the next couple of days. I know they're releasing it out now, so I got to try to pick it up at Perfumology or Beverly Hills Parfumery or the Facebook group. Want to pick it up somewhere there. If you are new to fragrances, you want to check out the Facebook group, I'll leave my Facebook group down below. It's free. Just click on it and send your invite, and I'll hook you up. You can learn about fragrances, trade fragrances, and buy fragrances. So, little side note there. Now this right here, this one is good. I purchased mine. They had a sale through the Facebook group. Max Forte was selling a few bottles, and I recently had got a sample beforehand. Now this fragrance here retails for $200 for a 2.5 ounce here I have, and then they do have a bigger size. It is a 4.2 ounce for $285. So it's very expensive side from the Marly, but these fragrances are really good. I'm telling you, they're high quality, smell amazing. Note breakdown: we have bergamot, mandarin, vetiver, ambroxan, grapefruit, cashmere, geranium, spearmint, patchouli, lavender. Man, this is good. I tell you, every time I wear this, I'm gonna wear this my scent of the day. This is good. Juicing this fragrance here smells so good. It's one of the things where it's like, it's fresh with the cleanness. You get that bergamot, you get that mandarin orange. You're definitely gonna get hints of that spearmint where it's a cooling, minty effect. And this is good. I'm telling you what, a man or a female or a male can wear this fragrance and pull it off. There's nothing harsh about this fragrance where you're like, oh, I feel a guy can only wear this. A girl can wear this fragrance too. It's pleasing. Everybody around me likes this fragrance. I think the reason why some people around me can't afford to buy it because of the $200 price tag. I said if it's a little bit cheaper, they would buy this bottle. They said this smells really good. They would see themselves wearing this day to day to work. This fragrance is a great signature scent if you want to wear it. If you work in an office control environment, you know, you can wear it all year round, January, December. But if you want to wear this in the colder months outside, this isn't really going to last. This is more of a spring and summer fragrance. But like I said, if you're going to be indoors, you can wear it all year round as a work scent, casual, dressed up, it doesn't matter. This does everything you need as a fragrance. People will say the con is that the lack of the performance, and we're getting to that right now. So projection, I'm getting about an hour on my skin, and it's like about half an arm's length. And longevity, I'm getting about that 3 to 4 hours on my skin, and that's it. So about the 4-hour mark is very close to the skin, but 4 hours, this is more of a fresher take on from the Marley fragrances. You know, a lot of your better ones are bangers like Carlisle, and then there's Castor, and then there's Herod, Ojan. Those are bangers. You know, those are heavy fall winter fragrances. This is more of your spring light fragrance. First getting into Parfums de Marly as a newbie, this is a good one to start out before you get to the heavy ones because you may not like the heavy ones. So if you're in the mood for something fresh and clean, you can definitely buy this fragrance at their website. I'll leave Beverly Hills Parfumery down below. Alan has this bottle, the new bottle, and he has samples. Definitely check out Parfums de Marly, Sedley. Number 1 on my list. Man, number 1 is a tough one. You want to take a guess what it is, ladies and gentlemen? Leave your guess down below. Okay. So this fragrance is from the House of Creed. No, it's not Creed Aventus Cologne. No, it's not Creed Viking. It's Creed Silver Mountain Water. You guys know about Creed Silver Mountain Water. Me and my girlfriend both wear this fragrance. It smells so good. It smells so good. This was my first Creed. If you guys didn't know that, I have a video down below. I'll leave a link. It's my first Creed I bought. So yeah, this one's really good. We both experienced this at a Creed boutique. She loved it and I loved it, but it took a while to buy it. I got on discounted, so it is what it is. Let's talk about the price and the note breakdown. So you can pick up this size here for $177 on fragrancenet.com, or you can pick up a 100 ml bottle of this 3.3 ounce for $210 on fragrancenet.com. Bergamot is the first note. We have mandarin, green tea, blackcurrant. So this one here is great. Some people do say they don't like that tea inky note in it. I get that. It's like an inky note and there's that green tea vibe. I like this one. I did a video where about fragrance I wear when I'm kind of sick, and I wear this one a lot when I'm sick. It just uplifts my spirit. I know I'm going to get better very soon, but this one is very cozy, very nice fragrance to wear when you're sick, or just as a great unisex fragrance. My girlfriend wears it sometimes here and there. I wear it here and there. We both wear this fragrance, so it's a great unisex fragrance. And this doesn't lean one way or the other. A guy could pull this off, also dressed up or dressed down. A woman could pull this off, dressed up or dressed down. This suits all occasions. Is this a great spring and summer fragrance? Yes. Is it all year round fragrance? Well, colder months, I don't know if you want to wear it as much, but you can still pull it off. If you're in a controlled environment, in an office, or your day-to-day activities will be okay, but this is not one that's going to last forever. Now, performance for me, I'm getting about 2 hours of projection, 4 arms length, and then longevity, I'm getting about 5 to 6 hours. So about a 6-hour mark is pretty close to the skin where I have to reapply it. But I enjoy this one. This is one that we both like. It's my first Creed ever, and I'm now looking back. I had this one, Creed Viking, and Creed Aventus Cologne. So I have 3 Creeds. So yeah, I do like Creed fragrances. There are a few I don't like. You guys know that from my videos, but this one's really good, special. Me and my girlfriend both wear it, so unisex as it can be. This is my number 1 Creed Silver Mountain Water SMW. If you like these type of fragrances, ladies and gentlemen, cool. Hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. What are your top 5 unisex fragrances? Please, if you haven't been subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Show your support for the channel. I appreciate it. My birthday is in about 11 days, April 30th. Show me some love. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.